On this final day of Alzheimer's Awareness Month, a glimmer of hope now in the fight against that disease.
New data from a clinical trial shows promise for a drug aimed at delaying Alzheimer's progression.
5 News reporter Catherine Gilker shows us this new data.
Alzheimer's, a disease found in more than 50,000 people over the age of 65 in Arkansas. Right now, they have very few treatment options, something John Moran knows all too well.
It's a hard thing to watch as it progresses, it doesn't get any better.
He became his sister Dorinda's caregiver in 2020 when she was diagnosed with the disease.
Now she can't leave a nursing home, and her personality is totally altered from what it was.
New hope for people impacted by Alzheimer's, as peer-reviewed research from the makers of the drug lecanemab shows it modestly slowed disease progression by about 5 months in early-stage patients and could give them more time to live independently. Brianna Tucker, Senior Program Director and Research Champion for the Alzheimer's Association, says the data is encouraging.
The data that was presented and published in the New England Journal of Medicine confirms this treatment can be meaningful to change the course of the disease for people living in the earliest stages of Alzheimer's.
Side effects include swelling, which was seen in about 13% of recipients, as well as bleeding in the brain. Even with risk, Tucker remains hopeful.
The disease itself is very difficult and can be long, and we're just hopeful to provide, this can provide some sort of support for those living with this disease.
People like Dorinda and her family
We'll hopefully someday help other people who will be faced with this situation so they don't have to go through what me and so many other people have gone through.
Covering news where you live, Catherine Gilker, 5 News.
The FDA is expected to decide whether to grant accelerated approval for the drug by January 6th.